right, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our bridal party. First, we have our bridesmaids, Christine Piku, Lexi Quintero, Greedy Dutta, Beth Dean, and Erica De La Rosa. All right, next up we have our groomsmen, Patrick Hernandez, Eric Wardle, Nathan Anderson, Ryan Shukta, and Jose De La Rosa. Next up we have our sisters of honor, Megan and Lauren. Please welcome our best man and mother of the groom, Justin Buchanan and Judy Rummel. We have our parents of the bride, Marian and Gary of Grimsay.
everyone, and welcome to the unique city of New Orleans for this very special wedding. We want to personally thank each and every one of you for being a part of this day and welcome you into our ever-growing family. One of this city's allure is how different sections help to showcase the heart and soul of its residents. Kathy and Andrew chose Peter and Paul because of its significant history and spiritual connection to its community. We are very happy to be celebrating with them in this very special spot. Kathy and Andrew. Catherine met Andrew during her first year at the University of Pennsylvania, where Beth, can you stand up and let them know who you are? It's her fault. Beth helped her get a job in the office at Harrison. That's the office where she worked and where she lived on the campus of University of Pennsylvania. She and Andrew were already working. Beth and Andrew were already working in the office. The first few months working together, Kathy's impression of Andrew was that he was a little bit full of himself. But boy, was she ever wrong. Fast forward to her senior year, where one day we received the call that she was dating one of her roommates. It was Andrew. But that's a story for another time. The first date was silent and romantic. Andrew had asked her out via a handwritten note because he wasn't allowed to speak unless first asked a question. He was taking a course called Living Deliberately, Monks, Saints, and the Contemplative Life. Then came graduation weekend, where we formally met Andrew for the first time. Even though he was a very quiet and nervous type individual, often running his fingers through his hair, we knew he was a special soul. Post-graduation, first long distance, then together in New York for several years and several moves, Andrew relocates to New Orleans to establish Relation. A while later, I find myself, along with our daughter, Lauren. Lauren, where are you? Yay! In New York City, moving Kathy, her friend Fernando, it was a potted plant she just couldn't let go, and her less treasured belongings to New Orleans. Fast forward again, after many holidays and wonderful vacations together, you became a part of our family. You want a place in all of our hearts, and today just makes it official. We know you deeply love our daughter as much as she loves you, and that you will both always take care of one another's hearts. So now, finally, I ask you all to stand, raise your glasses, and along with both families, wish this very special couple, Catherine and Andrew, a life full of love, health, happiness, and wonderful adventures. To Kathy and Andrew.
All right. Good evening. I'm Megan.
I'm Lauren, and I just want to say to Dad, thanks for stealing a lot of our material for the speech. You were only supposed to say like three words. That's what you told me last time. When you asked me about what Kathy's plant's name was, I didn't know it was going to be part of your speech. I thought you were just asking me what the fern's plant's name was. And I was like, Fernando. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then it was part of his speech. So I'm really sorry if some stuff is repeated, but at least you know that the story is true.
So as you all have heard, we're Kathy's sisters, and this evening we have the privilege of standing by Kathy's side as her sisters of honor. Thank you all for joining us here in the Crescent City to celebrate our beautiful sister, the bride, and her dashing groom, Andrew.
It's so amazing to be celebrating with friends and family today, as we not only witness the union of two individuals in love, but of both of our families finally.
So we're the bookends of the Andrzejczyk girls. Growing up, the three of us always had each other to lean on for support. For Kathy, that also often meant mediating the battles between the two of us. She always did so with a sense of grace, ever the peacemaker. As a middle child, Kathy cultivated her own ways to stand out from our trio, but her desire to tap into her creative spirit meant that we were often there as well. Art classes, Lauren went along too.
Piano lessons, Kathy excelled level by level. She's got these really long fingers that are perfect for the piano, so she did really well. But Megan learned the entertainer and then blanked out during her piano guild exam. The only oboe player in the Hammocks Middle School band because she was so good at the flute that they decided to make her the only oboe player. Well, we let her do that. And then thanked God that she did not continue it after high school.
Kathy's accomplishments are seemingly endless. Not too bad for me as the older sister, because I like to take credit for setting a good example.
But I had the honor of coming 1 year in school behind Kathy, and all of our teachers thought I was going to be just like her, but they quickly found out that I was not as quiet or as smart as she was. For our whole lives, we did everything together, from making homemade Spice Girls music videos to getting braces, which was my idea, to decorating our shed in the backyard and making it our cool hangout spot, where we could have sleepovers or plot revenge on annoying neighborhood boys, to driving through the crazy streets of New York to New Orleans to make it to your new home together. You're basically my built-in best friend.
Of the three of us, Kathy was the first to fly the coop. It was Kathy's academic dedication, aka perfectionism, that led her to the University of Pennsylvania, where she met a charming second-year student at Harrison House who would quickly become a friend, a roommate, which Dad referenced was an interesting call back home to the family. And later, once he declared his affection in writing during his vow of silence, a partner. In Andrew, Kathy has found someone who challenges her intellect, matches her humor, admires her quirks, and thankfully loves to cook and make sure she eats. He fully supports her crepe dependency and has taught himself to whip up some Cuban pastries when too much time has passed between visits to Miami. The family also benefits from his kitchen skills whenever he's home for the holidays and inspiration strikes.
And as the Spice Girls sang, and we once sang, if you want to be my lover. And you know, we're so grateful that Kathy has found someone who not only loves and cherishes her, but also fits in perfectly with our crazy family. Andrew, you're one lucky man to have her by your side. Kathy is the epitome of grace, kindness, and beauty, both inside and out. She has been a constant source of unconditional love and support to each of us, and we're so grateful that she has you not only as a supportive partner, but also someone who gives her an opportunity to recharge her batteries when they're low.
We have witnessed your love for one another flourish through your years together, almost 11, from the Ivy League halls of Penn to the hustle of Manhattan, and to the cobblestone sidewalks of New Orleans, which they did warn us about.
Kathy and Andrew, may your love for each other continue to grow stronger every day. We're honored to bear witness to the vows you exchanged today, and we love you more than words can express.
So please join us in toasting Kathy and Andrew, the beginning of their lifetime together. Here's to rum, joy, laughter, delicious cocktails, and delicious meals.
I'll give you a moment. Mother, to your seat. It's my time. It's just me. As you all have heard, this is my brother, now my sister-in-law. Very happy to be here. But I'd like to begin by congratulating the groom for his superb taste in choosing the best man. Right here. Thank you. All jokes aside, I'd love to pay my respects to this ceremony. Watching our families come together has been beautiful. Closer? That's high. Okay. Watching our families come together has been beautiful, and I really have to give it to Kathy and Ann. Well, mostly Kathy. Andrew likes to give his opinion, but when it comes down to it, he has a little bit of decision anxiety. So, he's very lucky to have Kathy in his life. She's very good with decisions. Well, as most people know, we've been waiting for this moment for 10 years. It's been a long 10 years coming. But so glad that it's finally here. But, a little bit about me and Andrew now. I'm his brother, obviously, and we've been close now. We've been near each other our whole lives, but it wasn't always like that. There was a time when we hated each other. I don't know what it was, but maybe I wanted his attention. Maybe he was mean to me, but you were mean to me sometimes. It wasn't me. Anyway, I had my bouts of aggression. Everyone deals with conflict differently. For me, it was chasing him around with swords. I think he has a few scars from it. He really loves to show this bump on the back of his head, and he tells everyone that it was from me banging on his head with a pipe. I don't think so. You could have fallen. It's possible. But anyway, as time went on, we got a lot closer, especially when he left home. I don't know what it was. Something changed when he went to school. Our relationship grew. And I don't know if it's because of distance or what, but that's really when our bond started to form, especially in college, in Harrison. Everyone's talked about Harrison this far. Harrison, woo! Yeah. Yay! But that's really when our bond grew the strongest. To be honest, I really looked up to him at that time. I started copying him. We kind of rocked the same hairstyle for a while. And anyone that is here that was at Harrison, they'd know that when I was little, I looked like a mini Andrew. I kind of copied his whole style, his hair, everything. But it really is to say that I drew a lot of inspiration from him. And he really helped me out in my own days, too, with high school and everything else. Because before that, I was like a disheveled mess. Hey. Anyway, Andrew is very important to me. He's very loving, he's very generous, and he's always been there for me. He loves his family. It's really a testament to it that every single day on his way to and from work, he either calls me or my mom to just catch up with us every day. So it's really a testament. And he's always helped me out. I probably stole a few of his college essays to use throughout my life. Copy paste. It works. But enough about Andrew. A little bit about Kathy now. Ooh. So you all know the saying, attract bees with honey? In Kathy's case, it's Nutella, wine, grapes. You all know. I learned very quickly that the way to get things done in this relationship was through the use of crepes. When I first visited them in New York City, Andrew had the bright suggestion that I butter her up with a crepe of good faith. I'm still hoping that sold her over. Anyway, Kathy's been lovely. She's generous, beautiful, everything that my brother deserves. She's been there for me, my family. Both of them have always shown up, and I really appreciate that. They've always been there, always tried to support me and everything, and I'm just so happy to see this union and how everyone's just come together, because really it was just me, my mom, and Andrew for a long time. That was kind of like our whole extended family, at least from our side, and seeing them together has really brought us and given us the big family we never had. And I know we're both really grateful for that. So, that's it. Now, I'm just hoping that everyone can join me for a lovely toast to the newlyweds, their long and faithful relationship. 10 years in the making, and many more to come. To Andrew and Kathy.
You're doing a great job. Okay. Just keep smiling. Okay. That's all you gotta do. Okay. And then we'll put it on this plate here.
No. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. What is the functional stability of this cake? Where are the dowels? Good enough.
Yeah, here. Okay. We're gonna get them all. Yeah. You're good. Proper with
No, no.
No,
Don't
stay
use that
close
one.
together. Yeah.
Together?
Yeah. Stay close together. A little bit.
Hold on. All right. This is the most nervous part.
she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father was here. And I prayed that she'd find her someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. After that beautiful woman with you, be the same.
Are we on?
I think we're on. All right. Hello. Hello, everybody. All right. Don't want to interrupt the start of the dancing tonight, but we just want to make a few announcements. Very brief, very quick. Don't want to interrupt the band. We've got a rhythm just starting. You can't go back to your seats. You can't. We're going to dance. We're going to dance until they kick us out. I swear. All right. No,
My turn.
We wanted to take a minute to say thank you guys very much for flying out to New Orleans. I think you guys have heard us say this like 20 times now, but I think there are about 4 of us who still live here in this whole party. So everybody else who is here tonight flew and did really long road trips for us
Yeah.
to be here.
So thank you so much.
yeah.
So much.
It means a lot to us to be able to share some really cool places that we have come to know and love over the last few years with everyone.
Oh, yeah. So you might have heard, as a kind of a recurring theme here, aside from her falling asleep very quickly, all the time, there's one other thing, and I mean, you could just take it. You just go dive right in. No, eat, just go. Yeah, no, I mean, you're going to do it anyway. So we've got crepes, and they're right outside.
There's a food truck outside.
Yeah.
Please help yourselves.
We've got the cake too, so please enjoy the cake, but also please enjoy the crepes. But you,
If you want to honor me, you can get a banana Nutella crepe.
But there's multiple.
But there's a few different options. We haven't been out there, but they're there. We're holding one as evidence.
So this is just the start of the night, start of the celebrating, continuing the celebrating. We're gonna keep going. Get some crepes, but not everybody at once because we're going to dance. We're going to dance until we pass out.
Stagger yourselves, please.
Stagger yourselves. Best judgment.
And enjoy. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, Poquito a poquito, con conscriptos, y que olvides tu apellido. Igual, despacito. you.